Ganapati Om Ganesha Om Ganapati Ganapati Om Ganapati Ganapati.
And then we've had a very beautiful but very intense season here in Rishikesh. I felt somehow that for anyone who is genuinely searching for liberation, for truth, everything, enough has been said about it. Enough has been said about it, you know. And that, but still it can feel for many people, yeah, we want more, you know. Want more teaching. Where I say, no, it's not good. It's like I keep putting food in your mouth, no? And how much you can take, no? So there has to be some time chewing and swallowing, taking some rest, no? And it's not different from satsang. There can sometimes become a sort of a greediness, habit actually, where we're always taking more, but not digesting, not swallowing, not digesting. This is very common. Sometimes for students, you know, especially you like something, you just keep collecting information, especially people also from the Western culture. We are so much keeping a lot of stuff in your head, but it doesn't get transformed into living experience. No? And life is experience. Truth must be experience, cannot just be intellectual understanding, you see? Otherwise, it is no good. It won't last. Many people, they study. They think they know. But all of their knowledge collapse under stress. In a real moment, nothing is there. No substance is there, you see? It's all in the head. So, I felt now we've come to the end of season. My body also is very tired. And I feel I need to give this body some rest. Because I myself also am not caring so much for the body, you know? And always many people, because I'm surrounded by yogis, you know, and very sattvic people. But sometimes I feel when I'm working in this, when we are together in this very intense spiritual atmosphere, also sometimes is a lot of psychological energy, no? A lot of emotional energy is suppressed, no? So all of this in satsang, it gets come out. And sometimes this body absorbs it, no? So it feels also to give some attention to the body. That will be my satsang. So then the feeling is that why not combine it so it's a win-win situation all around? And by that I mean that all the people who participated in satsang, every question, you know, I cannot answer every single detailed question. An intelligent person knows that if I'm speaking about the fear of rejection, you can substitute rejection for maybe somebody who has a lot of desires. You just insert desire, and it's the same technique. That's intelligence, no? And you use that advice and say, aha, I got it. Now you have to contemplate over and over, because there will always be some resistance coming. And we spoke about this, that especially in this path, which is so direct and so simple, you know, because even sometimes in complex expressions of spirituality, the ego can survive. He can survive as a practicer, you know, and still you don't find him. Yeah? But when the path is simple, no? He cannot hide so easy. The only way he can hide is to create distractions for you, so you look somewhere else. You see? But in this space of clarity, so much gets exposed, and in everyone, we have these two sides: the side of the light, the side of darkness. Actually, there's a side, a strong psychological conditioning, and the side which is the God side, more light, more bright, more freedom, you know. And there is a power inside us that is pulling you to stay always like a person, worried like a person, living like a person, you know, insecure like a person. And you have heard me say, this body is a mortal body, it's a time body, but the immortal, the timeless, is inside him. And this timeless one is wearing a human body. He tends to forget his divine being and start to believe he's only person. This is life, this is the world, no? And so this true satsang, he has to wake up to his original self, and then transcend the strong influence of the mind, the psychological mind, transcend. So in our satsang, we make it very simple and expose the game, so that the ego cannot hide. He doesn't like it. Ego cannot exist without our belief. Ego does not exist without our belief. We are not ego. We are not ego. You are the divine self. But in this body, identification arises with this body. And the Supreme begins to dream, he is this body. And so a new identity comes, I am this body, I am this person. And all other conditioning can then come. And then the Supreme in this body believe, I am person. And then this is the fall from grace. But it is meant to happen in the game of existence. Because the Supreme can never be the ego. It can never separate from itself. It can never become impure. The only way it can do that is to dream it. He has to imagine, because he cannot actually do it. He's too pure to be impure. You see? He's so pure, even beyond the concept of purity, he shines. No? You see? He's so pure, he's beyond the knowledge. So he doesn't know he's pure even. Only when the body comes, he can taste the duality of pure and impure, good and bad, heaven and hell. All these things can come like that. So all these bodies, God discovering God's self in each body, he has to do it. But he has to overcome the power, of the senses. The senses are also innocent. But when it has the psychological identity of a person behind him, the confusion, you see? They become weak only for the senses, weak for imagination, dreaming, projection, you see? This is the sleeping God, dreaming God, more dream. So, whatever it is that brought you to satsang, because some impulse is inside you that is calling you for freedom, is calling you home to your original being. Home is not some place, home is here. You first must discover home here. When you discover home here, your home is everywhere, but you must find him here. If you don't find him here, you look everywhere for him, but you must find him here. This is satsang, you see, like that. And it's not difficult. Why is it not difficult? Because you don't have to create anything. Everything is already here. Just you have to look. You have to be guided right, And it has to be your time, the timing of the cosmos, that is your time to look. Otherwise, we still dream, and this dream is okay. It's God's dream, it's okay. But when it's time to wake up, also something wants to keep you sleeping. Yeah? The game has to have contrast, otherwise it's not game. It's time to wake up, but still something is want to sleep. The more you wake up, the more someone sleep. Like that. Huh? Then you must overcome this sleep. Then in the game, somehow, the ones who have come the most close to or realize the true self, no? Also, strong powers of distractions will come to carry you away. We wonder why. So, well, why? Shouldn't nature be helping? Yeah, nature is helping if you're smart. If you're stupid, no. It's going to carry you away. Huh? Stupid means you're giving your power only to objects. When you don't give the power to objects, stay as a self, you can enjoy objects. They can't trouble you. But if you imagine, oh, I need the object, you see, then you lose the power of the subject. And you don't need to do this. You can enjoy, you can experience everything. But this is maturity. Takes maturity. And we have been maturing. Sometimes, many lifetimes we are maturing. And then go to sleep again. And wake up maturing. Those who have experienced satsang inside the heart, sometimes now, season is finished now. The serpent's voice, the dark side, he does not have so much power when you're in your satsang. But when you think satsang is finished, then he comes. And he's going to test you see? In the big picture, it's all good. Because you have to be tested. If you don't get tested, you don't know. You might just keep on thinking, I know. But when you get tested, you realize, I don't know. You see? So all this game is only the Supreme can create it. Is it possible to be free from the psychological conditioning? Yes. Is it possible to awaken the Buddha within yourself? Yes. Yes, you are that. You are that absolutely. You are that perfectly. You are that Krishna consciousness, that Shiva light is Christ consciousness, same thing. We are that. But in this life, it's like you have to give birth to yourself as that. Huh? And the sooner the better. Because in the life, it wants to take time. It wants to take time. But then time take you. If you want to take time, time will take you. Because time says, everything that you experience, everything you see, belong to me. I will devour everything, all your dreams, your aspirations, even you yourself. Meaning, the idea you have of who you are belong to me also. You take it. The only one thing you cannot take is the Supreme Self. Therefore, you must find the Supreme Self while you have time. You must use time to discover the timeless. This is the challenge of satsang. This for me is the auspiciousness of human birth. Because in this form, consciousness is in its highest expression. He can overcome all the realms in this body. And he can die also in this body. You see. So one must regard one's life as auspicious. You should never think, oh, poor me, poor life. This is a very terrible thing. Your life is auspicious. Why? Because God lives here. You see. Don't wish to be in someone else's life. Be in your own life. Because your own life is directly composed for awakening in this body. Doesn't matter what you say, oh, my life is so hard, my life is so hard. Why? Because the divine makes it hard to awaken in this body in that way. But this one's life is so easy. Yes. Because the divine wants to realize himself easy in that body. You got a problem? Deal with it. And everything for the one who is aware, a difficult life, even then they will say thank you. Because without this difficulty, I'm told sleep, I go to sleep. When I have difficulty, I must wake up, I must fight to alive. You know? The one who has it easy, properly easy, because there's bad easy. Easy means that somehow your heart becomes much more light and you have a great view of how things are, and you never give your heart to any object, to anything perishable. Enjoy all perishable things. Then even the perishable things, you will see them as divine. But when you combine yourself with them, then somehow you become cloudy and you lose your power. Anyhow, so this time I'm asking the people, use this time now. While Mooji is resting, you go inside with what you have heard. You don't have to go deep. There's no deep. The mind says you're going to go deep. No. You just have to go inside. And discover and prove to yourself that all the things you experience, all that you see, it's time bound, including the idea you have of who you are, that is also time bound. But what watches all of this? Does that belong to time? Can time touch that one? And you see, time is even in front of that one. When you see this, you must confirm over and over and over and over and over until it is over. You will confirm, you see? So that under any circumstances in life, you see, you are the self. You are the self Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You cannot be the self only best day Tuesday. No, you see, it doesn't make any difference. Also, whether Himalayas, in the Ganga, in the graveyard, doesn't make a difference. The scenes will change, but the seer is unchanging. This is discovery, isn't it? And for this reason, something brought you to satsang here. To wash your eyes. And to wash your eye. To wash your eye. Now, yesterday I was here, this one here, see her there? Aziza, no? You put your hand up for a minute, let them see you. This one here. I love her so much, no? Because yesterday I just went outside and I bumped into, the taxis are waiting. They have to wait a little bit until I'm finished. So I bumped into her and she's walking and I said, come inside, huh? We were talking a little bit and I said, how are you doing? Oh, yeah, I'm good. When are you leaving? Well, I don't know. I'm supposed to leave something, it's like I was a bit concerned because I'm staying in a place not so good. Maybe you correct me if I'm not accurate like this. And I don't, not having much resources, no? But something feels to stay. Not to go back to Uzbekistan? Kazakhstan. And then like this. Then suddenly she met someone. It's true. And this girl say, just like this, I want to bring you to an ashram to introduce you. She went to the ashram. The Swami look at her and say, you look like a clean person. You look like you're not going to cause trouble. You look good. No, you can stay here. So now she's staying in the ashram for free, and with 3 meals a day. That's like this, no? So she, so happy. She say, this is the grace of the self. The grace of the self, no? Because I say trust. Don't be afraid of life. Because your mind will always try to act prematurely. We are conditioned like that, to be afraid. Something is getting difficult, we must act quick. You don't allow yourself to be quiet and to bring your mind to the cosmic vibration. No? And then your eyes see with God light, not a human being. So she discovered this thing. She trusted in the Lord. Then before she's leaving, I said, listen, I would like to support you a bit, give you some money. No? I want to give you some money to help. Hear what she says. No. I want to test out your teaching. Is it? I want to test your teaching. But if you give me money, it becomes easy, you know. No, I want to keep in this because I have to trust. I have to listen to my heart, not my head. When you got money in your pocket, listen to your head. You see? But now I have to be sensitive enough to just be quiet and to move with life. And when you move with life, you move as life. Sometimes we're moving in life, but not as life. So you feel, I am living my life. But then you discover, I am life. And yet at the same time, the life is happening in front of a deeper awareness in me that is not doing anything at all. This is a beautiful discovery. You see? So I wanted to share this thing with you. I am going for the moment physically. But in the truth, I'm not going anywhere at all. The body has to go. So don't be attached only to the body, but understand the beingness. Because when you do, you don't feel any separation. Because there's none really in reality. There's only separation at the body level. Because the body is in time. The body knows, the body-mind knows distance and separation and so on. But in the real self, it's not there. You have to prove that. You have to conquer this. You have to transcend him with this. The Lord Jesus Christ, he says something to his disciples, no? When they were feeling a bit despondent, he said, trust in God. No? Trust also in me, he says, because I have overcome the world. How you overcome the world? He's never left Palestine. He's never been to Glasgow or to England or Caribbean. How he can say I transcend the world? What is he speaking? No, I transcend the influence of this because I am this. And only such a one is really trustworthy. You have to transcend this with this. What is this? And every power that you need is with you. And satsang is stimulating this power in you to show you not human resources, but your divine resources. A human being has no long-lasting resource. He belongs to time. But you must know also that I have a human body, I have a human existence. In my dynamic existence, I have a human body. But here, he dwells here. I am that. You have to know this thing. So, enough like that. So we are leaving like this. You come, you're still here to share these last moments, words, no? Like that. And they flow out to you. Why they flow out? Because I didn't have no speech to talk to you. I don't know what I'm going to talk to you about, actually. I speak only what is destined to be spoken now, and you hear only what is destined to be heard now. This is the living satsang, is it? I have no saved up knowledge. I don't come, I will talk, I don't have nothing, I'm empty. Even while I'm speaking, I'm empty. Because only the one who is empty speak the words from that place. The one who is full of something is still in yesterday, still last week. Okay. May all of you who come in search of the truth, all who comes in search of the truth, may your desire be fulfilled. May all whose heart beats for freedom, may you come to the permanent realization of the truth. May your path be light and full of joy and peace. May you be protected by the divine himself. And may all who meet you on the way, wherever your path take you, may they be touched by your presence, by your light, by your wisdom, you see. By your joy, your compassion. This is my words to you today. And I am with you. I love you. Love brought us together, no? And love sustains us. Love comes with wisdom, not with naivety. And this is the power of the love. He's innocent, and this innocence is the most powerful thing. So everyone, is in your stage of your awakening. Come fully into bloom by that. And may no force on this planet or any place, in fact, none of them can overcome you if you hold to what I point you. None of them can overcome you.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I've been looking here, Baba. You've been talking here to me, speaking.
Yes.
And I met you here. So much wisdom just rise and so much clarity, can see everything happening in that unhappened space, It's the unhappened. There is space. I can perceive everything. Joy, space, peace. They're coming and going, but seer is there. Even seeing it happening in that.
She's saying just now, everything that's happening is happening in that unhappening space. Even seeing is seen in that unhappening place. then I see that my words have found their mark. As you begin to confirm more deeply, what is the highest discovery in the human kingdom? You can raise empires in this kingdom, but not as great as this. Because all things here return to dust. Except the living God here. The living truth. It gives life in the manifest world, but it also gives life as time. And in that time, the life must discover the timeless. Then he comes home. You have been shown a beautiful way, a straight way, a way that is beyond distance, no?
Yes.
A wayless way, a distanceless journey.
Can I sing 2 lines?
Yes, please sing something. She wants to sing something.
तेरे सत्संग में बाबा अपनी घट गई बात तेरे सत्संग में बाबा अपनी घट गई बात ओल लोजन आर लिया no distance is here no distance is here तेरी करुणा से बाबा घट में घट गई बात तेरी करुणा से बाबा घट में घट गई बात no fear is here only you are here I know I am there I am there I am there मेरे सोने मुझे बाबा की जय गणपति ओम 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 गणेशा ओम गणपति ओम गणेशा ओम गणपति